Welcome to Player Show at the iconic Goodwood Motor Circuit. We've been invited to come along today, display car 13 for the Time Attack Championship, which we're really privileged to be able to do. Having had the opportunity to wander around the show now for a day, the quality of the builds are to be admired, and there's certainly quite a few cars that have caught my eye. The standard of the show, the backdrop, and the organisation has been fantastic. So we've had a really nice time at the show and out on circuit too. So as you know, this year we've committed back to a full Time Attack Championship, and obviously being able to come back to support the championship by demonstrating the car today is nice to be able to do that back for them. Our season so far has been a little unorthodox, a little different to what's happened to us previously. Round 1 was held at Cadwell Park earlier in the year. We were having a great event, PB in session 2 by 3.5 seconds, which was fantastic. Sadly, session 3 brought a component failure. We snapped a wishbone on turn 1 coming off the straight just as we started to push. So that was a bit disappointing and unexpected. That caused wishbone failure. Obviously, this is what caused the problem. Took out the drive shaft, drop link, killed tyres, killed wishbone, subframe, wing, numerous other components. It was quite an expensive repair. We did manage to get the car loaded back onto the trailer with some spare components we had, and obviously returned to the shop to look at that. We've then had a really busy 3 weeks between the end of Cadwell and the preparations for Donington, which involved a lot of money and a lot of time spent repairing and remanufacturing bodywork and mechanical components. And then obviously all the geometry needs resetting and everything needs to go back to where it was before. Even down to things like, we needed 2 new tyres because they were flat spotted badly from the lockup at Cadwell. So a fraught 3 weeks, only to find then that sadly, due to ill health, I wasn't able to make the Donington Park round after all. So it's been tough. We've not had a very nice couple of weeks with illness and disappointment of missing a round of obviously a championship that we did really want to have a good crack at this year. So the opportunity to then come to Goodwood and drive the car and represent Time Attack was we obviously jumped at the chance. Very pleased to have been asked and thought that was really kind. So yeah, it was a circuit that we've always wanted to drive out, or I've always wanted to bring the car around here. It just looks fantastic on the TV. And it is fast, really fast and really open. Obviously doing demonstration runs on a public track day, you can't unleash everything, but certainly, give the car enough to prove that it's back to its best, and it felt stable and was really high speed at the back on the back straight. So we're able to push the car up to top speeds and everything felt great. So it has been a really lovely opportunity, and yeah, a bit of a bucket list tick driving at Goodwood. We've had a wonderful 2 days here at Goodwood now for the Players Show. Static shows are not something that I get the opportunity to come to very often, but I'm really glad that I got the chance to come and see this one. The quality of the cars, the food, the atmosphere, the weather and the backdrop have all been fantastic, and the opportunity to run the car and shake that down has also been obviously really valuable. So really looking forward to Brands Hatch, which is our next round of Time Attack.